You only turn 50 once. No matter if you're a person that enjoys celebrating their birthdays or hates the inexorable passing of time, this one's special for good or worse, and as a watch collector, this anniversary cannot be celebrated but with the perfect watch. Buying a Grail is nice, sure, and the Omega Speedmaster Reduced would have been on my wrist should I have been more careful with my spending. So I got creative and got myself a watch that holds just as much significance for a budget within my reach. I firstly learned about the birth year watch concept a couple of years ago, and celebrating 50 years of life wearing a watch that has lived through the same historical events as I did became very appealing to me. So I started a search that has led me to dedicated websites, to local classifieds, and ended up on Chrono24. For those not familiar with the website, it's one of the most respected watch-related classifieds aggregator covering brand new, worn, or vintage watches sold by private and professional sellers all around the globe. Using the appropriate search filters, it didn't take long to find just what I was looking for. A watch whose birth year could be traced easily, a watch that would not sit awkward on my 19cm wrist, a watch that embodies the extravagance of that specific period. Dealing with a Japanese professional seller has been superb. Not only was communication prompt and to the point, I was given an amazing discount on an already great price. I can therefore only recommend Continental Co. in Yokohama. They offer great deals on Japanese watches, and Yoshiyasu Okamoto is an amazing person. Also, it goes without saying I recommend Chrono24 and the great tools they offer, from the safety of their scroll services to the great filters you can use for specific searches. As promised in the Signum Cuda review, I will now answer a few of your questions, trying to paint a picture of the man behind this channel. A majority of the questions asked were very insightful, so choosing only 3 was a really hard task. Thank you all for participating, and stay tuned, as I will also use this opportunity to announce the winner of the Signum giveaway. This must be the most asked question, and one that can only get the least precise answer. I can't point to the precise moment this all-encompassing passion has started. It was one of my close friends that, about 6 years ago, made me take a closer look at watches as things you can collect and enjoy rather than instruments. I started window shopping in the malls, looking at websites and, crucially, YouTube videos, as that was how I discovered microbrands. The pandemic gave me ample time to indulge in one of the things that I believe I'm really good at: research. I must have spent hundreds of hours on Micro's websites and watching YouTube reviews. However, I believe the turning point, the moment when this has become serious, was after I suffered a near-fatal heart attack 3 years ago. It wasn't a clear resolution, it's just that from that point on, I became more interested in enjoying collecting and sharing my knowledge, which, a few months later, led to starting this channel. Just as hopefully our lives are defined by experiences that make us grow, by lessons we learn and knowledge we gather, our watch collections mirroring our personalities should evolve. Granted, some things will never change, and some people still hold on the Grail pedestal that watch that caught their eye 20 years ago. Granted, there are people out there that are 100% committed to a brand or to a style, and I am not here to judge on another's treasures. But I personally have experienced, if not growth, then change. And my understanding of how every journey is personal has finally led me to approaching reviewing a watch primarily through analyzing its build quality, originality, and design coherence, rather than getting lost on aesthetics. That's why I don't stop to review only watches I like. That's why I don't comment negatively on watches I wouldn't buy. It's easy to dismiss what you don't understand, but if I were to give an advice, this is it. Have an open mind. And the answer to this final question stems directly from my affinity for independent watchmaking. They say strength is in numbers, but I honestly feel better having a selected audience of 2,000 people rather than doing everything in my power to get numbers. Had I wanted, this channel would sit now on 10,000 subscribers. It really is not that hard. But choosing carefully the brands whose watches I review is rewarded by my reviews being watched by people that share my passion for originality. I like looking at metrics, and the most relevant one for me is that this year the ratio between the numbers of views from subscribers of the channel versus casual views has grown by 30%. I don't get money from brands, and YouTube pays me around $60 a month before tax. I'm not into this for the money. I only want to find the watch you want. And I'm grateful for having met so many of you that share my passion. And this segues flawlessly into announcing the winner of the Signum giveaway. Some of you might know this already, but the giveaway was all but compromised by an army of drone accounts that flooded the comment section, and I had to work overtime to identify and delete, hopefully, all of those entries. After running the comments through a random comment picker, this is the comment that won the watch. The winner is now one email away from receiving their prize, so please send me your contact information at watchyouwantreviews@gmail.com. Thank you all for watching. See you soon.